1969, an iconic year. Men walked on the moon. Woodstock. The Miracle Mets win the World Series. And Anthony C. Caropreso was named Assistant Managing Director of the Eastern New York Construction Employers Incorporated, launching a career measured not only by its impressive length, but by its productivity, accomplishments, relationships, and impact on those around him.
Tony is one great guy. He's a true gentleman, and in his business life, he's a tough but very fair negotiator.
And I remember going into negotiations for the first time with some inexperienced negotiators, myself included initially, and that was it. If you were going to ask for something, you better fully be prepared to defend.
Things got a little tense as negotiations can be. I mean, we have to agree that he always would calm. There was a calming demeanor about Tony when he was able to get the situation under control, and at the end of the day, I think everything was fair at the end.
In the late 70s, early 80s, he helped change the environment. It was adversarial before that, and since then it's been much more collaborative. He really changed the whole labor management atmosphere.
You know, he is a tough-minded guy, tough negotiator, but he's got a heart of gold.
I think Tony is just a wonderful, smart, funny, compassionate man.
He's a hugger. For those of you who don't know him, he's a hugger, so he hugs everybody, particularly the women.
Gregarious, warm, energetic, focused. He's just fun to be around. There's just this energy around him, but he means it. So it's like this genuineness. He's awesome. He's just awesome.
He'll always call you back. He'll always give you his 100% attention when he's talking to you. Members always came first with Tony. No question about that.
What I really liked and respected about Tony is he always asked me my opinion, and he always respected my opinion on things and was always kind and just really easy to work with.
When I came into the industry, Tony was one of my greatest supporters, always looking to help me in any way that he could.
When I became president, Tony was starting his retirement. I don't know if Tony's been retiring for quite a while now.
We were blessed at Eastern Contractors to have a very steady staff. And I think that goes a lot to the leadership that Tony provided.
From day one, Tony told everybody he works for me.
Life can be political at times. I can honestly say that I've never seen or heard a negative word about Tony Caropreso.
I was standing on the first tee at Greenbrier Golf Course with two other fellows, Dave McKenzie and Jerry Mealy. And a poor forlorn guy came up and he says, "Could I join you? Could I play with you guys?" And we took a vote, and the vote was unanimously no. But he started to cry, so we felt sorry for him. So we said, all right, you can play with us.
Hopefully when he retires, he teaches me how to keep score of the games. When we would play, he would always want to have a little action going.
We play sandies, trees, greenies.
No one could keep track of how it came out, but he always seemed to have won.
I always appreciated the way he played golf. He was always better than his handicap that he was able to finally negotiate. So he's a pretty good negotiator even on a golf course.
He started the green movement, I think, years before any of us did. He had his own particular watering of trees system that Tony would do out on the golf course.
Tony was on the executive committee when my dad was CEO of the foundation, and they kind of clicked. I think it's an Italian thing. And they just became family.
Always makes a point of saying hello and asks about your family, which, as everyone knows, is really the most important thing in Tony's life.
He loves his family. He is always so kind and generous to Jerry, and the pride that he has when Mark speaks to the foundation or in the board of directors, it's palpable. It's his pride comes forth, and it's a great thing to see.
Tony had several phrases, and he used them over and over.
He used to tell me, you know, if we only did business with the people we liked, we wouldn't be doing much business.
If you keep doing what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got.
Don't hope for the best. You might be disappointed.
Are they still talking? You keep them talking.
Given a fair shake and an honest count.
It was a solution in search for a problem. And to this day, I don't think I ever knew what that meant.
It had to deal with basically a woman of ill repute. And he would say in Italian, and he goes, well, at least she didn't smoke. And I always got the biggest kick out of it because it was just done so well, tongue-in-cheek, and it was,
My father used the same term. It was called the bassano fum.
Another one is about, providing a useful commercial function. And he, that's one of the ones he likes to use about himself.
As everybody knows, he would finagle the bagel for you and figure it out. Finagle the bagel, right?
There's always a way to finagle the bagel. And that's the one that I always remember Tony saying, finagle the bagel.
Finagle the bagel.
The finagle the bagel was the best.
It's been great to be able to work with you, learn from you, despite the fact that you like to announce to everybody that you were working for me. Frankly, the knowledge that you were willing to share with the guy that was next in line was invaluable.
Tony, wish you the best in your retirement. I hope you and Babe will be well-traveled and enjoy your grandchildren and enjoy your children and have a great retirement.
You've done extraordinary work for the foundation and its members, and I just wanted to thank you for that. I think you've been an extraordinary example of what it takes to be someone who is really passionate and cares about benefits. Congratulations, all the best from your foundation family.
You'll always hold a very special place in not only my heart, but my family's heart. I love you. You're really an important person to me. And I just wish you the best and have a good retirement. And I want to give you this from Rocco and Crystal. They love you too, and they want to wish you a very, very happy retirement.
God love him, God bless him, God forgive him. He's okay.